Europe, Asia, Australia, North America, South America, Antarctica, Africa. Welcome back to my channel. This is your boy Matthews, aka Macho08, and if you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe. If you are a returning viewer, thank you very much for always returning to my channel. I really appreciate. And in today's video, I'm going to show you how to cook the famous typical African traditional food, which is called Nshima here in Zambia. In Kenya it is called ugali, and in other languages or in other African countries, I don't know how it is called. And I'm going to show you all the processes that are involved in preparing this special traditional typical African food called Nshima. So don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like and share this video, and let's go and explore. So this is called miri meal, others they call it flour from corn or maize. You can see how fine grinded it is. This is the one that we use to cook, and look at the bag. Of course, I'm not advertising the company which produces this, but I'm just showing you the kind of miri meal that we use. And this one, it is called breakfast from this named company. Just look, this is the 25 bag of miri meal. This is what we usually buy at home, and it lasts for almost 3 weeks because we are a lot at home. And how do you cook this famous typical African traditional food? You need to warm water for maybe 30 minutes, and afterwards you add it to the warm water as my sister is doing it. So the first process, you warm water. The second process, you add to it to this warm water. You start as though you are making porridge. So this thing is just like porridge, and you make sure you stir it completely. And this is my sister who is preparing it today. You stir, and we use this cooking stick called in Zambia umwinko. That is in our native language, which is just made from wood. After letting it stew on the, this warm brazier, you let it you leave it to warm. And mostly here in Africa we cook on charcoal because charcoal is cheaper here than buying electricity or cooking on stoves, etc. After leaving it for 10 minutes, it is now boiling. It is just like porridge. This is the second stage, so you need to be checking it up from time to time. You make sure there are no balls inside, because once they are kind of those round things like balls, it won't taste good. And I would like to make mention that in this traditional food we don't add anything like salt or maybe sugar or maybe soda. It is just cooked like this, and you can eat it with different relish, etc. And this is the third and final stage of this process. After you leave it for maybe 15 to 20 minutes, you make sure that it is boiled enough. You need to add again miri meal, flour from corn, to this porridge, because at this moment it is just like porridge. And this process, it is kind of simple. It is not that difficult. I hope you are following all the stages that are involved. As I mentioned, that you don't have to add sugar to it, you don't have to add anything to it, you just have to cook it like this, and you can eat it with different dish. You can eat it with chicken, you can eat it with beef, you can eat it with vegetables. And I'm going to show you how we eat this traditional food. You have to make sure that it is well prepared for it to taste good, for it to be fine and nice. I remember the last time I cooked this food, maybe it was when I was in the university. Since I'm at home, I've got a lot of sisters, they cook for me, and it is something that I missed was when I was in school. If you've been in Africa, leave a comment. And after the food is ready, of course, I'm washing my hands so that I can show you how to eat this food. Here we eat separately, and this is my plate that I usually use at home. She's serving me, we call these small pieces lumps. So mostly me, I just eat 3 lumps maximum. Of course, the next plate is for the kids and for other adults because they are eating together. For me, mostly I just eat alone because I eat very slow. If you've been to Africa and you've tried this kind of typical African traditional food, you could be from Europe, it could be from Australia, it could be from Asia, North America, South America, please do leave a comment. And she's added vegetables. I don't know the name of these vegetables in English. If you do know, leave a comment. What is the name of this vegetable? Mostly in Zambia we call it Chinese because it was first brought to this country by the Chinese people, hence it was named after them. As you noticed, I washed my hands and now I'm showing you how to eat this typical African traditional food called Nshima. Of course, they say that eating with hands, it is much more delicious than eating with maybe spoons and forks. That's why mostly here we just eat with our hands, which is even much better. Otherwise, this is what I wanted to show you, how to prepare the typical African traditional food called Nshima here in Zambia. What do you think about this traditional food? Have you ever tried it before? I would like to know. Otherwise, this is the traditional food that most of 99% of our population eats. They eat it either in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. I can say that this is our staple food here in Zambia and other African countries that eat this food. So guys, thank you very much for your support. Thank you very much for watching this video until the end. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share. See you in the next video. Bye bye. paka, da swidanya.